5 years time to 5-year time. Yeah, this is what we call dedication, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call dedication. This is not even a Springboks test match, and here I am at 5 o'clock in the morning, up at 4:30 to prepare and bring you this broadcast. Let's get to the lineups here for our URC match. Okay, first off, for the Bulls, Billy LaRue comes back in the back line at fullback. Caden Moody and Stedman Hunt are in the center. Harold Forster on the left wing. Caden Moody on the right wing. Stedman Hunt and Harold Forster in the center. On the left wing, it's Kurtley Arnse again. Andre Pollard at fly half. Ambrose Papier at scrum half. Nazim Carr, Elric Lowe, Marcel Kotsia, who's the captain. The locks are Ruan Nortkia and Ron Framak. Francois Klopper, Johan Grubla, Gerhard Steenkamp in the front row. Off the bench, it's Eskam, Marco van Staden, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Kutum Kunu, Kobus Wiese, Cameron Heinekum, Zach Berger, Cheswell Justa, who's been playing brilliantly, and David Creel. Excuse me. For Munster, Ben O'Connor at the fullback position, Calvin Nash, Dan Kelly, Alex Nankivel, Sean O'Brien, Jack Crowley, fly half Craig Casey is the captain, the scrum half Brian Gleason, Alex Kendellen, Tom Ahern, Finneran Wycherley, John Klein, Michael Alatoa, Jarman Barron, and Michael Milne. Excuse me, I've got some congestion here. Okay, keep sneezing, sorry. Niall Scannell, Jeremy Loughlin, John Ryan, Edwin Igdobo, Gavin Coombs, Paddy Patterson, JJ Hannaran, and John Hudnett off the bench. The official is Holly Davidson from Scotland. The assistant referees are Mornay Ferreira from South Africa, Jonathan Laudering from South Africa, and Sam Grove White is the TMO. These are the lineups to get us started. I don't have some of the things that are available to me normally because I'm in my mobile. So Bulls coming out and Marcellus Kotsia is coming out. I think this is 100th cap. Oh, Steenkamp, excuse me. Sorry for that. Welcome back to the program. Yeah, it's Steenkamp. Okay, I'm not live. I got to catch up here. Okay, we're ready to get started here. I've got to be careful here because the internet's not fantastic. I'm using my mobile for the mobile network. Holly Davidson, one of my favorite officials out there, and the Wi-Fi in the place for the game, and it has a habit of skipping a little bit. So I'll do my best to keep current. If I fall behind, just let me know. Matthew Pierce and Warren Brosnian are in the booth for the commentary with Supersport. And this is live from Loftus in the Highveld, folks. I'll also do my best to keep these glasses from messing up. There we go, because they shine on the screen. 10 people here. Wow. Well, you're dedicated, as am I. Thank you so much. 5 likes. Hey, Mike, what's going on? How's Nil Sprint? Live chat. There we go. So the Bulls will be coming from my right to left, from the south side of the stadium, and I already got a disruption in the broadcast. And here we go. Pollard gets us underway. Ball's kicked down inside the 22, where it'll be taken by Munster. It's Nankivel, and he loses the ball backwards. Marcel Kotsia scoops it up, and the Bulls are in business early in the game. They come to the near side, right up the middle, charging all. And so it's going to be a knock-on by the Bulls. Shame. Shame. It looked like it was Creel. That's why I paused there for a moment. I didn't see he actually lost the ball. No, it was Pollard. He gets tackled and loses it forward at about the 25-meter line. So our first scrum will be less than a minute into the game, and it will be Munster with the scrum. Munster going from north to south, from my left to right. Munster wearing the trademark red jerseys, and the Bulls in the light blue. Set. And the ball's put in by Casey. Bulls pushing back, but they come away with the ball. They break down the other side. Nice tackle by the Bulls scrum half. Papier. Oh, nice counter ruck by the Bulls. But they entered from the side. Yep. They came in from the side, so it's unfortunate. Looked like they were going to get that ball in the counter ruck. The pitch is looking really weird. Grass is very thin, looking a lot like Kimberly. Welcome to 20 people here this morning. Thank you for being with me. Be sure to hit the like button and join us here. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to do it. This is what we call dedication, folks. It is 5 a.m. here in Las Vegas. I'm broadcasting this game. Oof. And it took me a lot of work to get this thing set up so I got the proper banner and everything on my mobile because My account online won't let me set things up properly on my mobile. I have to set up my mobile and then go back and edit it. I'm like, it's weird. I don't have to do that with my regular account, but just at this one. And it's verified, and there's nothing wrong with my account, so I don't understand why it does that. All right, so with that penalty, Munster kicks it down inside the 22. And Barron throws it in, and they mess it up to knock on. So scrum goes to the Bulls. Casey knocked it on. Didn't go very well there. East Coast Ostrich, welcome to you. Klein threw it back, and Casey just lost it. They were going opposite directions there. So Casey's a little disappointed. But it'd be a scrum to the Bulls. Excuse me. 109th game for Craig Casey. You're welcome, Nick Muller. Crouch, says Holly Davidson. Bind. And the whistle blows. Going to reset this one. Well, they're still fighting. They're still pushing. She blew the whistle like 10 seconds ago. She's laughing. Holly Davison's like, guys, you're pre-gates. She's entertaining. Whoa, what's going on there? Lost my cap. Well, come on, where'd it go? There it is. I got some Avion water in honor of Cyril Ramaphosa not attending the G7 summit. So I'm buying Avion now. All right, here we go. We're going to reset this scrum. Try it again. Crouch. Bind. I don't have my Bulls flag, so if I get excited, I won't be waving. Whistle blows, pre-engage, and Bulls get a free kick. Where's the penalty? Excuse me. Just 4 minutes in. Yeah, that's a free kick. Pollard kicks it down to about the 45-meter line, opposite side, and Curtly Arns is there, and he bottles up the Munster player. Casey digs it out from the ground. Oh, Jean Klein with a nice carry up to midfield for Munster. They come to the near side, onto the west side of the stadium. Bit of a high tackle there, but it wasn't called. So Munster with possession, back over the middle of the pitch. And there's a nice line break. They get past the line of game there. Beautiful work by Munster. Kicked over into the corner, but that's going to be Billy LaRue chases that down for the Bulls. LaRue sends it across. Very bad pass to Pollard, and in desperation kicks that ball. It's going to go out to around the 10-meter line. And we're going to have a line out. Well, that was a terrible pass by Billy. What the heck was he thinking? He really put Pollard under the pump there. Left him in a very awkward position, unable to do much with that. A lot of people saying Billy's past it. Sometimes he behaves as if he is. 5 minutes now into the contest, the Munster player down, getting some treatment at 10-meter line on the Bulls side of the pitch. And it's Jean Klein. So wrapping up his high ankle. 125 appearances with Munster. Wow. Yeah, they're wrapping up that ankle high and low. Hope he's okay. We don't want to lose him. We can use him in the Springboks. Oh, that was dumb. This idiot just put the tape around his cleat, so it's going to tear the tape up. A small crowd on the west side of the stadium. Bulls currently at 8th position, so they're in playoff position. The Munster's ahead of them at 39 points, so they can leapfrog them if they beat them with a bonus point here. They actually have a better point differential based on that huge win they had last week, 40-7. Bulls now with a plus 54 point differential, so they can jump ahead here. Even if they don't get a bonus point, it's a long line out and successful by Munster. And Nortkia is in for the tackle from the ruck. Here comes Munster now with the ball on the Bulls side of the pitch, and that's jackled by the Bulls by Pollard. Yeah, Pollard, well done. Looking like Marco van Staden coming in there and just stealing that ball. That's brilliant work by Pollard. Brilliant work there. In between games, I'm going to have to recharge my microphone because I don't think it's going to go for 6 hours. So Pollard wins that jackal and then kicks it into touch on the penalty. It'll be the Bulls a line out on the east side of the stadium, the far side away from me. Brilliant work by Pollard. Stays on his feet, keeps his hands on top of that ball, and wins that. Gets rewarded for his hard work. So the Bulls now on the line out at about the 37-meter line. And we have, of course, Johan Hrubla, who throws it in, successful. And Ambrose gets it over the middle. Villy with the ball. Villy gets it back to Pollard, and Pollard's buried back in midfield. Bulls not really got it together here with their passing game thus far. All right, now with that first real possession of the game here, they're not kicking the ball away. Caden Moody on the outside, far side of the pitch, but he runs into a wall over there. Big Locks tackling him. Ball's available. So now the Bulls are going backwards. Marcel Coetzee with his first carry. Johan Hrubla. Oh, they are offside every time here, man. Come on. Munster's offside. Come on, Holly. Start calling this offside stuff every time they're in the backfield before the ball even gets pulled out. Oh, nice job there. Sean O'Brien is just buried by the Bulls. Caden Moody once again playing good defense there. Ball's available. Michael Milne now. Oh, counter ruck coming from Marcel Coetzee, but not much to that. So Casey will dig it out. He's being told to use it. Box kick off his left boot. That ball's going to go high into there, down around the Bulls. Well, midfield, actually. And then good job by Moody, who gets that ball. Villy LaRue now with it. LaRue runs into a wall. He's tackled, places the ball. Ambrose to Pollard, high into the air. The chase will be on the near side here. Stedman Hunt's trying to get there, but he's not close enough. It's actually Nazim Carr, and he makes the tackle. Casey comes out to the outside here. Incuvel, he's tackled at midfield. Oh, Bulls, no arms tackle, no tackle. Oh, lost forward. Oh, they said backward, but picked up by the Bulls. Steendekamp in his landmark test. On the outside, Kurtley Arnse runs through two tacklers, finally tackled at the Munster 10-meter line. The Bulls don't have the motion and fluid movement they had last week. There we go. Oh, that ball's muffed up, and then Stedman Hans can't get the ball, and he goes into touch. But what happened here? Was it a knock-on? Nazim Carr got hit hard. Not really sure what happened there. Nearly 9 minutes into the contest, no score. So, he just lost the ball. That's what it was. Nazim Carr just threw it away in his rush. He saw the hit coming, and he got rid of the ball, but he just threw a floppy pass out there. Okay, if people want to say Vegas is dead, maybe at 5 o'clock in the morning it's a little dead. I don't see many cars out there or people. Jean Klein getting his ankle looked at again. This is not good for the Springboks or for Munster. Put me in, coach. Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, we have a small break in the action, folks. With here, 8:57. The clock was still ready. I think they just blew the whistle and finally stopped at Holly Davidson after about 45 seconds of the player being injured. So, little young ladies out there waving to the camera. Munster scrum. Looks like we're ready to get going finally. Give me 25 here. Wow, we usually have at least 50 or 60 for a Bulls game. Can't be because of the hour. The hour doesn't change for people who watch this game. Possession has been 58% in favor of Munster thus far. The Bulls are fortunate. It scores 0-0. Clock ticking at 9:30. Crouch. Bind. Set. Craig Casey will put it in. He does. And it collapses, and it was Munster collapsed, but she didn't call penalty. Back to the middle it goes. Is that Alatoa? No, it's Incuvel. There to the outside. Oh, that's a forward pass, and it's lost forward anyway. She's calling a forward pass, but that ball was a full 2 meters forward pass. That should have been called forward pass. 10 minutes off the clock. Scrum. Apparently it's quite warm at Loftus. Yeah, the pass is thrown forward here. Easily 2 meters. It should have been a penalty for a forward pass. So it's going to be a scrum because Holly Davidson didn't pick up on that. I think the one thing saving the Bulls thus far has been 4 handling errors by Munster so far. Early in the game, already had 4 handling errors. Not good. All right, here we go. 28 here, folks. Thank you for 15 likes. Appreciate that. Holly Davidson is the official on the pitch. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Bulls drive forward, and they win a penalty. All right, that was a dominant scrum. Steenkamp in with a big push and whole front row. And so the Bulls get themselves a penalty for standing up in the scrum against the Munster side. Pollard, close to the sideline, will kick for some distance here. Let's see what he gets because he's close to that sideline. Where's the mark going to be? Okay, he didn't kick it through the try zone. That's good. He tightrope that touch line there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Steenkamp. Look at that, man. Just driving through, pushing them right up in the air. A la Toa lifted up in the air. So it's inside the 22. That's a hell of a kick by Pollard. The Bulls' first chance to threaten here if they're going to have a good line out. Hubelard will throw it in. Success to Nordkia. Marcel Coetzee. Oh, there's Papier back inside to Kanan Moody. Back to Marcel Coetzee. And he hands it right into the breadbasket there. Forster, Harold Forster, the Bulls down to 10 meters away. Oh, near side. Oh, it's lost forward. Damn it. That was a dicey pass back to the try line and nearly stopped by Kurt Aronson, but nobody's home. Nobody's home. That ball's all the way inside the 22 and all the way down to about the 5-meter line where Billy LaRue finally gets it and in desperation kicks it up the pitch. Billy gets it back to past midfield, but the defense is not set. So here comes Munster on that total cock-up by the Bulls who knocked the ball on. Chased down from behind, but Munster now in great field position and players gassed after all that running. Whoa, Jean-Claude lifted up and driven backwards by Nordkia. That's a hell of a tackle, one lock to the other. And Dallin comes to the near side. That ball dancing on the sidelines is Ben O'Connor. O'Connor's tackle. My goodness, just outside the 22 at about 26 meters. Wycherley carried it now back to Ben O'Connor. O'Connor's tackled. 5 phases already. The Bulls really had that down within 5 meters and screwed it up royally. Norkia's playing. There's a kick over the top. Is anybody there? Nobody's there. It's definitely knocked on by the fly half. It looks like he's hurt. Look, he hurt his arm there. Is he okay? Jack Crowley, look, he hurt his arm on that tackle, but he looks like he's okay. Tackle off the ball. Did they overturn that? Let's see what the call is now. Crowley's 59th appearance. I met his brother who plays in the States. He was playing for Chicago at the time. So we got a Munster player getting treatment on the pitch. So it was the first knock on. It was Ambrose got in there and saved it. The Forster made the tackle. We're going to come back further up and back. So the Bulls gained about 10 meters off that one. She correctly identifies the first knock on. All right, so that is Finian Wycherley, who's down getting treatment. Oh, he looks like he's limping. That doesn't look good. 121 appearances. He doesn't look good. Excuse me. God bless it. It's a good opportunity for me to go clear my nose because it's disturbing people. Let me go clear my nose. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Scrum still not set. It's a good time to go, huh? Still not set for the scrum. It's crazy. There we go. 5 handling errors for Munster, 3 for the Bulls. All right, did you guys stay with me? It looks like one person left. Set. Fake news saying that the Sharks were going to play last night. Oh, that was fake news. Oh, East Coast Option says the Sharks played. It's just not rugby. So penalty for the Bulls. They win a scrum there at 15 minutes. Pollard kicks for territory. That's going to find touch around midfield. So no score 15 minutes in. Now, Munster, of course, is usually a tough team, but they're not exactly having the best of seasons. Munster's 8-5, which is a good season, but not the best season. So they have a better record than the Bulls by 1 game. Bulls really need to win this game, and with a bonus point. Here's the Bulls line out. It goes in to Ruan Vermaak. First time we called his number. Bulls have got numbers on the outside. Can he get it out there, Philly? That's a forward pass, but not noted. They didn't call it. So Curtly Arnsey with the ball now. Arnsey, they got him up in the air. He can't get the ball. It's stripped. Munster has it. It was ripped away. Curtly was trying to get his leg down or get the ball back to somebody because he's about to go into touch. Marcel Coetzee with a tackle. So Munster gets the ball. The Bulls have had very little attack. And one time they had a chance, they muffed it. Crowley spins around Casey. Casey and his kick forward and into touch. Outside. Yep, so Bulls get lucky there. It was almost a 50-22 as Morney Ferreira marks the ball down there. So a decent-sized crowd on the west side of the stadium in the shade for the most part. 16:40 off the clock here. We're live from Las Vegas, folks, for this morning's coverage of this URC match. Boy, Ruan Norquia has really been playing better and better. Not that he played poorly, he's just becoming a stud. Ball successfully brought down by Elric Lowe. First time we called his number. Ruck is formed. And Ambrose will kick this away. Over the top. Goes out to around 10-meter line. And Kurt Arnsey goes in the air, and he gets it. Did he lose it forward? No, he held on to it. Look like he was hit in the air, though. They get it quickly out. Quick ball, and the Bulls got it wide, but it bounces over there to Kane and Moody. Moody picks it up successfully, kicks it forward, but into touch. So 17:30, little grubber kick finds his way into touch. Nothing much doing there for the Bulls. Great work by Kurt Arnsey. He was touching the air, but his opponent was going for the ball, so there was nothing wrong with that. He did a great job holding on to that ball and placing it. Okay, he's gimpy there and limping a little bit. Hope he's okay. So it will be a Munster line out from the Bulls' 48-meter line. Not only does Munster have more possession, they have also had more field position here. So here we go. 18 minutes, line out successful. Or is it not straight? Oh, okay, 5, and then only 2 and 3 receivers. So they're going to have to reset this. She cuts some little slack, lets them redo the line out rather than turn it over. That was nice of Holly. Here we go, 18:25 in this contest. When I have to recharge my mobile, I have to recharge my microphone after each game. Line out successful. Ball's kicked high in the air by Munster. It's going to come down the Bulls side of the pitch around the 27-meter line. And Moody muffs it, knocks it on. There was nobody next to him. So here comes Munster on the near side, knocked forward by Curtly Arnsey. That's a penalty there. Deliberate knock-on. Should have done a better job faking it there. He just kind of was pretty obvious he was deliberate knock-on. He was lucky to get a card on that one. So this will give Munster a chance to get deep in Bulls territory for the second time. Bulls have had one trip to the 22, and they screwed it up. That ball goes down to around the 10-meter line. I don't know. Look like he was trying to catch it on the replay. currently, but apparently that sign-up was adjudged. All right, so it's down to about 10 meters away, and they're threatening now. Line out successful, and it was to Jean Klein. Casey digs it out, comes across the mids in Noncavel, and he's driven backward by Harold Forster and taken to the ground. Munster's got break here. There's space out there, and here they come on the wing, wide open. Try. O'Brien with the try. Wow. $19.58 try. So that's going to give him 5. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Stormers, that Bulls could kill their season, losing a game here at home. We need the Bulls to win this game, put some more space between Munster and the Stormers. He got it, 7-0. 7-0. All right, so 7-0 Munster. All right, scores pinned at the top, folks, as per normal when I'm on a mobile. Top of the chat. It's a cool down break, 20-minute break, so a short break in the action here. I love how the Sharks play, just not rugby. That's funny. Boy, big bag of ice out there on the pitch. Bags of ice for the Bulls. Yeah, ice packs out for Munster as well. So this cool down break that you see in rugby was pioneered in Major League Rugby here in the USA. Yeah, World Rugby pioneered that along with the 20-minute red card. Both of those were experimented with in Major League Rugby, and that's what was brought to you from Major League Rugby. USA Rugby contributions to the game. And the 50-22 was also not in Major League Rugby, but in the test match between Canada and USA in qualification for the 2019 Rugby World Cup. Or was it 2023 World Cup? Which one was it? No, it's for 2019. Yeah. All right. Breaking the action here for the cool down water break. 21 minutes off the clock. They're doing silly music there in the stadium. People acting silly out there. Here we go. Pollard down with restart. Finally, we're underway. Short of the 22, taken over there by Munster. Call to use it already by Holly Davidson. Munster. A couple phases here now. Ruck formed once again. Casey digs it out. Getting told to use it. Going to go off the left boot. High into the air. That ball's going to go around the 10-meter line. And Kane Moody can't get it, so it's a knock-on. Casey kicks it away, so that'll end the knock-on advantage. So I guess he just did that so they get the scrum. Ouch. Not much to the Bulls so far. It's very disappointing, especially for those fans sitting in the sun. Right now, this will move Munster up to 4th position. And the Bulls will drop when they stay in 8th position. But other teams have games Connacht has yet to play, so they can move ahead of them. Fine. Set. Casey puts it in. Scrum steady, and they bring it out. Across the middle it comes. Munster's got some good movement out here. Good ball work. O'Brien going forward. He's tackled. Casey comes to the wing. Ben O'Connor now. He's tackled by the Bulls. Kurt Lee's there. He's trying to get away. Back into the middle. And run into Stedman Hunts. And Nizam Carr. She's warned the Bulls to stay inside. Casey off that left boot again. He kicks it high into the air. Goes down to about, to Pollard took it back there and about the, or is it Villaroo? Nice job by Villaroo. What do we got here? Obstruction? Oh, an injury. Oh, my goodness. Munster player's down. Little pushing and shoving going on here. Oh, my goodness. That looks wicked. Calvin Nash is down. I think collision was when they went up in the air for it. So clock is stopped at 23:11, and he's not moving. Calvin Nash is not moving, folks. He's breathing. My goodness. There's no foul play. She said Calvin Nash made contact with the back of somebody. Oh, yeah, Calvin Nash hits Billy LaRue in the back of the head. There's no foul play by the Bulls. He knocks himself out. I think he's probably just groggy. Yeah, Calvin Nash did it to himself. That's poor tackling technique. He hit Billy LaRue in the back with his head. He's still down with the pitch. I can't see if he's moved yet. Camera's way at the top of the stadium, intentionally so we can't see. Clock stopped at 23:11. My goodness. My goodness. Poor tackling technique. We'll do it to you every time. He's probably going to have to leave for an HIA, and I doubt he'll be coming back in the game. Oof, my goodness. So they play Benetton, Ulster, Connacht, and the Lions. The next 4 games game. He's up and moving. So Calvin Nash going to come out. I know that's got to be an HIA. He looks okay, though. So who's coming in for him? Oh, he's also got a bit of blood in his forehead. Yeah, that's a good sign he's walking off the pitch. It's replaced by Hannaran. Hannaran played fly half last week in that loss. Here we go. My goodness. It was a wicked hit. Like I said, he's okay walking off the pitch, but that's definitely rang his bell. Clock restarted now 23:30 off the clock. The Bulls trailing Munster. It'll be Bulls ball. Billy LaRue did a great job on that high ball, especially after he was hit high in the back by Calvin Nash. Held on to that. Bind. Set. Ambrose puts it in the pipe. Get it out. Come on, get out of there. Bulls now get a big surge, and they have advantage as Nizam Carr picks up and runs with it. Carr picks up about 8 meters. We're going to come back. So the Bulls will kick for territory here because there's a jackal there by Munster standing up in the scrum. The Bulls scrum is dominant. Michael Alatoa, once again, another penalty on him. The Australian national not looking too happy. Pollard try to get some territorial advantage here. Off the boot. And see where that goes. Mark is down about 36 meters. Steenkamp is doing a fantastic job against his opposite number here. Look at that. Oh, man. Alatoa just pops right up. Yep. Lost that bind. All right, here we go. Bulls line out from 37 meters. 6-man line out, successful. They come away with it. Ambrose over the middle. Forster back to Kurtley Arnsey. Kurtley Arnsey spins down to the 24-meter line. Kurtley did a great job there. Somebody better go. Stephen Hans plays the role of scrum half. And Blitzbach, plenty familiar with how to play that. And Norkia picks and goes from a ruck just inside the 22. Ambrose gets Nazim Carr. Nazim Carr can get back to the 22, and that's it. Off their feet. Better let go of the ball. And pick and go. Oh, Marcel Garcia thought he had something going there. Kriblar. They got him around the neck. And Kivel had him around the neck. So here they come through the middle now. Elric Lowe. Ambrose. Oh, Marcel Coetzee dives into that line. That looked painful. With its head, they're just, oh, come on, man. What a terrible pass. And Billy knocks it on because it bounced off his feet. Thank you, Bill. People just fell asleep here. You've turned the ball over. You've got to play. Penalty for stripping. So it was a knock on. It's been exacerbated. Strip on the ground. I didn't see it stripped on the ground. So another opportunity to score, and the Bulls waste it. They have no fluidity to their attack whatsoever. Just terrible. Welcome, Michael Dawson. Charles Frystad. Dude, they're not playing. So kick to the east side of the stadium this time, and there'll be a line out. That wasn't Billy's fault. That ball bounced it right at his shoelaces. Terrible pass. Oh, no, that's a bullshit call against Elric Lowe. I saw the replay. Shouldn't have called it against him. All right, so it is a Munster line out for the Bulls' 26-meter line. Maybe the dummy, and then that's a forward pass, not called. Wow. Again, what's Holly Davidson's uncharacteristically missed 2 forward passes in this game. Critical ones, too. That should be not releasing the ball penalty against Munster. Is it? It looks like it's jackled by Johan Grubela, and the Bulls are going to get the ball back. 27 minutes. Yeah, Sharks won, but they didn't get a bonus point. They need the bonus point. That's what matters. You need every point you can get right now, especially when you have a losing record. But they're inching back from, they only had 2 wins a few weeks back. Now they have 6. Grubela. And it hit in the air, the Bulls, and no penalty called. Come on, man. He was taken out in the air. Crowley kicks the ball for Munster to the wing. And Kurt Arance comes down with a good job by him. And then Stedman Hunt takes the ball from Kirtley. He's tackled. Ambrose. Offside. 4 Munster players offside. Billy goes wide on the wing. He's got help out there. It's Grubela over midfield. Great job there. He runs in Enkevel. Still going. And then he throws the ball. That ball was hit. O'Brien running loose now for the Munster side. So Munster now, Bulls once again has something good going. They can't pull it off. And once again, here comes Munster. Oh, nice tackle there in the open field. Bounced in straight into touch. It's going to be a Bulls ball. That worked out for the Bulls. Even though they didn't earn it. It was Hanratty. Or Hanrahan, excuse me. Hanrahan hit that ball into touch. Yeah, I didn't see the game yesterday. So Cardiff was just camped offside the whole time. Yeah, these European sides get away with this. They never call them offside, or almost never. 29:03 off the clock, and Bulls have yet to score. They may be dressing down at halftime. So we have a line out here now for the Bulls. They haven't once again touched in the air by Munster. No call. They're into a maul. The Bulls they haven't tried this so far. It's really going nowhere. They're working it towards the center of the pitch. Better get out of there. And here comes Ambrose. Ambrose cuts back inside. He's got space. Ambrose is on the loose. Ambrose down to the 22. He's still going. He cuts back. He's going to go all the way. Ambrose, Papier. Woohoo! Here come the Bulla. And the Bulls score. Oh, he did it all on his own. Ambrose Papier. Woo! My goodness. Just Took off, man. Carried that thing about 40. That was a brilliant try. He outpaced everybody. And look at that. That is an artistic dive. He went about 6 meters in the air. Wow, I'm embellishing. He went about 3 meters in the air. My goodness, this would be an easy conversion for Pollard. And there you go, folks. And it's 7-7 at 30-24. There you go. That's better. Wow. My goodness. That was brilliant. All right, now we get ready to restart here. Oh, it was all him, man. All him. Did that all on his own. Come to Bulla. Yeah. All right, Munster taking their time in the heat, getting back up to midfield. No rush. 31-06 now. Wow, Ambrose, that was one for the ages. That was a brilliant try. Cut this way, cut that way, and just outpace everybody. Crowley now with a restart from midfield. Inside of 22, deep, it goes down to 5 meters. It's Elric Lowe. Bounces off the first tackler, and the second tackler gets him short of the 22. Ball's available. Ambrose is going to kick it away, the try score, as we approach halftime. High into the air. Chase is on by Curtin Aronson, but he's not going to get there. Oh, it's knocked on by O'Brien, picked up by the Bulls. It's loose on the turf. Nazim Carr's got it. Pollard kicks it to the wing. He's got Kane and Moody out there. Moody on the fly gets the ball in mid-flight. He's tackled inside the 10-meter line. Stedman hunts over to, can't see who it is. Elric Lowe. It is Elric Lowe. What's this? Off the feet? Penalty on Elric. No, it must be on Orkia. Elric Lowe was one who's tackled. What's going on here? Player's laying down. Clock is stopped at 32-16. Another injury for Munster. This could be a card. So Norkia could be gone for a card here for a dangerous cleanout. Let's see the replay. Sam Grove White, Holly, and Morning Ferreira and Laudering are making their way down to the screen. What's wrong with what's up, Corey? Oh yeah, Elric. Yeah, Rowan Norkia is dangerous cleanout. He's getting a card. Yep, that's a card. That's the red card, 20-minute. Oh, that is very dangerous. And he came in from the side. Only a yellow card. Well, it's at least a yellow card. Norkia. Oh, it is a bunk review. She didn't say off-field review, but it is now going off-field review. Yeah, Norkia's gone. That's a yellow card, possibly a red card. Bunker review. A dumb decision. And so the Bulls get right back in the game, and then Norkia does something stupid. He had such a brilliant game to that moment. A little over-exuberant. That's what a 16-year-old should be doing. That ball's kept in play by Billy LaRue. Brilliant work of it by Billy, picked up by Kane and Moody. So they get nothing off the penalty, and the Bulls short a player now, driving over the 22. Yeah, the European players and their teams do milk all these situations. They milk the referees too. Casey over there talking. But he is the captain, so it was his prerogative to ask a question. Ambrose just outside the 22. Kicks it high in the air. That's going to go around the 10-meter line. Who's going to get this? Oh, and it's Kane and Moody once again doing a brilliant job. He steals the ball. So the Bulls short a player now over the middle. Here it comes. Pollard No, that's Villy kicks it forward onto the wing. It's just a little too much for Curtly Arntan. It bounces in the touch. He can't quite get there. But it was the right idea. It was a good kick by Villy, but Curtly just couldn't quite get there. So that's a way to open up a little bit there. Good work by Villy LaRue. Line out, 4-man line out. Oh, Barron's out because he got hit in the head, replaced by Scannell. And Scannell is going to throw it in, and it's disrupted, and it's lost backwards, and then comes out. But Munster somehow retains possession. Casey, that's lost forward over there. Now Gleason loses it forward. And picked up by Forster. Harold Forster driving down. Stedman Hunt's now on the outside. Hunt finds a gap through the 22. Oh, he gets it wide. Caden Moody. And it's a try. Bulls. 34-2. Boy, that came out of nowhere. A short-handed one, too. Wow. Caden Moody's 32nd career try. Brilliant work there. So the Bulls short-handed score a try. Stedman Hunt's got this thing going. Yeah, that's definitely a backward pass. Okay, cool. I was worried about a forward pass. Should be a pretty easy conversion here for Pollard, though. Wow. Stedman Hans with that stiff arm fought off a tackler twice, and he gets to the Kane and Moody. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, East Coast Oshers. Well, Bulls need a bonus point victory here. Every point matters. It's a good team to beat because they're ahead of you in the standings. Pollard for the kick. Did he get it? Yeah, flag go up. It's 14-7 now at 35:05. All right. The scores at the top of the chat, folks. Here's a restart from Munster. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Kicks inside the 22. The Bulls now taken by Elric Lowe. Not had much of a game so far, but he has a nice carry there past 22. Ambrose can't get the ball because there's a leg from Munster there. Not calling him for a penalty. Wycherley is just slowing the game down. No, it's Alatoa. So Ambrose kicks it down the pitch. That'll get past midfield all the way back to the 47-meter line. O'Connor, Munster comes in to save their ruck. There's a good counter ruck work going on by the Bulls, but they're driven backwards. Back over the middle, Casey. And Ahern, but tackled by Rowan Fermack. Ball comes out. Casey goes to the far side of the pitch. Hanran. Is there a penalty here? Yeah, there's a penalty for something. Offside by Elric Lowe. 5 minutes left on the yellow card. So yellow card will go in the second half unless we have extra time here. Munster now up a player. Gets the ball. This is a booth review we'll probably be hearing very soon. That's probably upgraded to a red card, 20 minutes at least. Excuse me. Munster taking their time here as the clock ticks away. Scannell now. After Barron got taken out of that tackle. It's stolen by Khrubilov. Good work there by the Bulls. Good work. All right, now we get it to Villy LaRue. Villy LaRue kicks it down the pitch, but that's going to go straight into touch. No! Oh, is that a 50-22? That may be a 50-22 by Villy. What a brilliant kick. I thought it was going to go straight into touch. It bounced 1 meter from the try line and went into touch inside the 22. Did he get it? No, it's not marked inside the 22. It's marked outside the 22. But that's not where it crossed over the line. That's a bullshit spot, Mornay Ferreira. So it's not a 50-22, but it's a hell of a clearance kick by Villy LaRue. All right, so we're down to a minute and a half left in the first half. And Scunn will throw it in for Munster from the 22.5-meter line. They go deep with it and straight into the arms of a Munster player, but he's tackled. Ball comes loose, and Nizam Kar dives on it. The Bulls have got it now. Oh, it's kicked over the top. It chases on. Who's going to get there? Oh, and Forster drives him back to the 1-meter line. What a defensive effort there. Trying to play offense, but they drive him back to the 1-meter line. Less than a minute left in the first half. Casey's going to pull out. They're going to have to clear it and try to find touch. From the back of the try zone, Crowley sends it in touch. Best case, to be outside the 22. It's a good clearance kick considering the pressure he was under. Good chance for a drop goal here for the Bulls. It's at the Highveld, on the Highveld, and they've got Pollard in it. So Pollard had a nice kick up the middle, but Forster couldn't quite get it. Hanrahan did a great job getting that ball, but he's driven back to 1-meter line. So 20 seconds left in the first half. Bulls line out from just outside the 22. So we're back in the same spot we were moments ago, but instead of Munster, it's the Bulls with line out. Krumla will throw it in. You're effectively killing this red card too, but I think it's going to be upgraded. Line out successful to Elric Lowe. They're into a maul. We hit the hooter. There goes the hooter. 40 minutes in, and it's going nowhere. Call to use it. Ambrose comes up. Ambrose takes it. The Bulls, I would put Pollard in the pocket and go for that, unless he can get some territory here, go for that drop goal. Elric Lowe charging into that line, and his teammates driving forward. His knees hit the ground. Finally, she calls a tackle. Ball's available. And Marcel Coetzee drives through there. Bulls now picking up the hard meters. Francois Klopper's first carry. That ball, did it come loose? No. Going to be turned over here, though. No, not yet. Surprise. Steenkamp. And we got another Munster player down on the turf. Ball comes loose. That's going to be the half. No, they're not going to. They're going to try to run it. Bulls better get over there. Hanrahan, he's tackled to the 22, throws it up in the air. Casey now. Stemen Hans is there. 41 minutes. This is killing that red card if it's a yellow card. And that's going to be put in touch with less than a minute left on the card. 14-7 halftime. Oh, my goodness. 14-7 is halftime score. My goodness. So Kane Mooney getting some ice around his neck. So we got a halftime score here. All right, folks, we're at the half. Boy. All right, let me turn the volume down a little bit here. All right, there we go. So a decent crowd on hand on the north side of the stadium and on the west side. Good view here from the east side. Anyway, you watching my glasses? Yeah, well, I can't quite get this set right because I can't get up high enough. If I get up a little bit higher, then you wouldn't be able to see it. So take them off for halftime. There's no rugby on at halftime. All right, well, halftime here in Las Vegas. The game is in Loftus, but I'm in Las Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh boy. I'm knackered now. I'm probably going to have to take a nap when this is all over. Like, I don't have to meet with the refugees this afternoon, so that's going to give me a break. I might just go to Nellis Air Force Base, get some stuff in the commissary so that I got some stuff in this apartment for the next few days because it's too expensive to buy stuff here on the strip. It'll be a lot cheaper at the commissary or the exchange. I've been in Ellis since 1989. Been to Vegas several times, but I haven't been in Ellis since '89. So take the car and go there. I got a nice Mazda SUV. Lovely, lovely vehicle. Yeah. And I got it from Alamo. And I never pay for the petrol. I never pay to top it off. But the way they do it is they charge you for full tank, not for what you use. But I'll just try to use as much of that petrol as possible. That way I get my money's worth anyway. But yeah, or leave it as empty as possible and return it. Excuse me. God bless it. I got eyelash in my eye. There we go. Still not out. So yes, it's just I don't want to waste time running around, getting gasoline, and then it's also $5 a gallon here, so it's cheaper with them as long as I return it with a mostly empty tank. Anyway, but yes, so Bulls now leading, but they need to lead by more. They need to beat Munster by at least 8 points, and they need to also get that bonus point for the 4 tries. Right now, although the question is what happens to Roy Norkia? Norkia with a late hit from the side and head on head, and it was it was not good. He took out Diarmid Byron, he's out. So they'd bring in a substitute hooker, excuse me. Yep. That first try by Munster was way too easy. Way too easy. We had 3 tries in this game thus far. So way too easy. For Munster that first half. So in the second half, they'll change directions here, of course. But Sean O'Brien got the try at 19:58. The first 20 minutes were pretty slow and boring. Then we have tries coming from the Bulls at the 29-minute and 46-second mark by Ambrose Papier with a brilliant try, broke free on his own. Absolutely just outran all the defenders. Then Kane Moody with another nice try at 34-2, puts the Bulls 2 converted tries in front as we are at halftime. And again, we have to wait determination for what's going to happen with that yellow card. Went to the bunker for review, and I can't see how it doesn't get upgraded to a 20-minute red card. I just don't see how that doesn't happen. I'd be shocked if it stays a yellow card. So the Bulls have gone almost the whole 10 minutes and actually have scored a try down a player. So, excuse me, pardon me, folks. It's very early here in Las Vegas. I was up at 4:30 after going to bed at probably about 1 o'clock, 1:30, and walking all over on the strip last night doing a live broadcast. Apparently some people didn't like the broadcast, but like Vegas isn't for me. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, that the lights are out on the Eiffel Tower. They do turn them out at night. I didn't realize that. That's good. Save some energy. Nobody's going to be out there at this hour. So, where are we at here? It is now what time? 5:58, nearly 6 o'clock. Yep. So once this is over, I have to pull the phone off and recharge the microphone and also recharge the phone. Phone will have juice in it, but the microphone is going to need more. But I need to fill it up because I will have 2 more games. The Lions are up next, and then the Stormers. The Stormers have got to win big, and they should win big. They didn't win big last week. They disappointed, but they did get their bonus point. So. But still, they should have ran away with that game. So we'll see how they do today. So Ambrose did some great work there in the first half. Not many highlights to talk about at halftime. The biggest question at halftime is what happens with Rowan Norkia. That was a foolish tackle. That's like a 16-year-old. But I'll tell you what, here's a replay of Ambrose when he scores the try and dives across the try line. It's absolutely epic. He was epic. They keep showing it now because it was so good. Wow. So I had to set these very awkward way before I left yesterday, setting up these broadcasts because I want to have the broadcast banner, the thumbnail, and not just have a plain, because nobody will find it. So I try to set up in my studio, my PC. It will not let me set up mobile streaming there. I can do that with my other accounts. I don't know why this one doesn't. They say it's unverified, but that's when you can't do it. But this account's verified. Everything's verified. I checked. Anyway, who knows? So what I had to do is set the stream up on my mobile, then go back and edit it and put the correct text and the correct title and the correct image on there. So I got it done, but it was a pain in the butt, especially because I have to remember when I do the stream, I set it up. to make sure that it says horizontal, so that it's like this instead of vertical. You do that on your mobile. It's crazy. That's just a YouTube thing. Anyway, not sure why it's like that, but I overcame it. So it took a little effort, but I did overcome it yesterday morning. Yeah, yesterday's a long day, folks, for me. Oof, up early, 6:30, 24 hours ago, and started prepping for the trip, packing everything, and then I had check in, and I did a live broadcast just before I left the house. Went to the airport. Got through TSA very easily because Harrisburg's small airport. It only took about 3 or 4 minutes to get through there. Got on my flight. It left on time. Wow, American Airlines on time. I'm just not accustomed to that. American got me to Chicago. I didn't have a lot of connection time there to get from one place to the other. And when you know it, it's from one end of the terminal to the other end of the terminal. I had to walk, and I had about 8 minutes to spare. They're actually already boarding when I got there. So, I got on the flight, and I did have an exit row, but they stuck an extra row of seats in that 737, so there's no extra leg room whatsoever. And I don't know what the benefit of paying for an exit row was. That really pissed me off. I wasn't on the aisle. I was up against the fuselage, which was uncomfortable. Yeah, nice guy. The guy next to me was nice, but he kept unintentionally bumping me, so I didn't get upset. He didn't do it on purpose, but it was a little awkward. So, but got here fine. But then, of course, my baggage claim is the furthest baggage claim, the last baggage claim, which is 15 at the very end. But the upside was, while I waited forever for the bag to come out, I got to see the Vegas Strip from there. I took a couple quick snaps, and then went outside to wait for the car. It was 42 degrees outside, about 95, hotter than blazes. And I had to stand in line behind hundreds of people for rental cars. It's crazy. All these people picking up rental cars. Again, I've never rented a car in Las Vegas. I've driven here on my own on a couple of occasions. I've flown up here and walked the Strip and taken the public transport. And then I came for the rugby, and I either walked, which was quite a bit of walking, or I took the bus to go out to watch the rugby out at Sam Boyd Stadium. So I've never rented a car. It's the first time. And wow, what chaos. I mean, if I land in Harrisburg and walk up to the rental counter, I'd be the first one there. Here, hundreds of people in front of me, and the fifth bus is the one I finally got on. It was crazy. Still at halftime at Loftus Versfeld, folks. Let's see what's being said in the chat. I don't know where everyone's at. It's the numbers are disappointing. Francois Sauer, I agree with you. Why is Holly Davidson allowing players to dive through after contact? Every loose forms creating slow ball, not legal. Well, it's not the only thing slow ball, but also it creates a situation where players they can get away with anything, and that's what Norkia did. He just came in from the side and went head-on-head contact. Yeah, so I don't disagree with you on that one. She's also missed a couple clear forward passes. She's a brilliant official, but I'm not so sure today. I don't park at the airport, so I have no idea. You mean in Harrisburg? It's $11 a day for long-term parking. I don't know what it costs here. Probably a fortune. Parking here is outrageous. It's $40, $60 a day in the hotels. But I'm in the place I'm in. It's actually a timeshare with hotel rooms. So I have a full apartment. I have a living room, a couch, big screen TV in there, kitchen, fridge, microwave, oven, dining room area, bathroom, shower, walk-in closet, king-size bed. Got it all, man. Got it all. And I look out and I see the Vegas Strip. I think I showed you guys this last night. I don't know if not everybody was here. So as it's still dark, there you go. There's the Vegas Strip. That's what I'm looking at this morning. Right next to the Bellagio. There's Caesar's Palace in the distance. Flamingos over there. Eiffel Tower. Yep. So that's my view right outside the window. How cool is that? That's pretty cool, huh? Anyway. Yep. It's pretty cool. So let me adjust that back this way. There we go. All right. So we had another family that was stranded at the airport. This time they actually were abandoned, forgotten. IOM or the embassy, RSC, somebody didn't update. I think it's IOM. It's guilty. Didn't update the fact these people were traveling. So they flew to Santa Ana, California. So they spent hours in the airport. And of course, I would be in the air. So, and no, I think they got Lily involved. And in the end, I think it was Antoinette that got someone there. But by the time I got off the plane and I had tons of messages, I called the lady as soon as I got off the plane, and they had just gotten in touch with the case officer, and they were en route. Jeez. Yeah, this isn't a problem for the case. And these people were knackered. They had like 5 flights to get where they're going. So they probably flew, I'm guessing they probably flew from South Africa to Germany. That's 1 flight. Germany to, I don't know, probably DC. That's 2 flights. There to LA. That's 3 flights. And from there, I don't know why they have 5 flights, but it's weird. Yeah, so 4 flights would make sense. But whatever cases, they had a lot of flights. She sent me like a 20-minute voice note. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I don't have a half hour to listen to a voice note. So anyway, are we ready for the second half yet? Sorry. We're just about to start. There we go. Caught that just in time. All right, here we go. Munster's kicking to the Bulls. Make sure it's still live. Okay, cool. That was just in time. And here we go. Crowley sends it down. And we're back. Second half action now. Ambrose kicks it back down the pitch. And the yellow card is gone. Is it a red card? I didn't see any mention of. No, there it is. Okay, they just brought it up. So they never told us whether it was going to be we should know by now whether it's a red card. But the line out for Munster, and Casey can't get anywhere with it, so he passes the ball off. Second half action from Loftus Versfeld. Oh, there's a line break. Bulls defense screwed it up. Down to the 22 comes Munster. The dog bows into the game, and he carries down to about 7 meters, and there's gap there. There they go, right up the middle. Coombs stopped right short of the line. They go wide outside, and they got it down. Wow. Tom Ahern gets it. Wow. It looks like it's just going to be a yellow card. That was all cocked up by the Bulls big time there. They were so discombobulated. They got burned up around midfield by a 10-meter line. Just brilliant. 2 Bulls right there for the tackle. Neither one of them gets it. It was Marcel Coetzee and I looked like Forster. Can't see who it was and missed it. Yeah, so they're going to give this up now. This is terrible. So it looks like that stays a yellow card. I'm surprised. Yeah. So here's a kick for Crowley. He had a hard time converting last week. So the Bulls up by 2 points at the moment. It's a nice try by Munster, but piss poor defense by the Bulls to start second half. Kurt Lee's coming out to block the kick, and that's going to be wide. So 14-12 is the score at 42-16. Excuse me. Norkia comes back. Excuse me. I just lost my connection. Game just went. Oh, come on. Yeah, I've lost my connection. What is the problem? Super Brew is just not Super Brew. Super Sports just gone down on me. Or is it my internet connection? Oh, crap. Are you serious? I lose my internet connection? What the hell's going on here? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Shoot. Come on. So sorry about that, but the yellow card is over and Norkia came back. It was an upgrade. I'm a bit surprised. 43-39 now in the game. Sorry about that. I lost my connection for a moment there. Freaking Windows trying to back stuff up my computer. I hate this crap. Crouch. Behind. It's a Munster scrum. And it collapses. She's going to reset it. Yes, Johan, I am a true rugby fan, but I also have a loyal audience, even though a lot of them didn't show up tonight. Discipline. Guys are calling for discipline. Players are really, really cooking out there in this heat. So we're going to reset this again. It's a Munster scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. Craig Casey will put it in. The Bulls had a good scrum in the first half. Now they drive them backwards, but they don't get any reward for it. And Munster, deep in Bulls territory outside the 22. Finney Wycherley goes forward. Ball's loose on the turf. The Dogbo, as I said, came in the game. I didn't see what he came in for. Edwin Dogbo. Crowley's going for the drop goal. And he goes wide. Good idea, though. Wasn't that far a kick. He just has to get the target. Crowley is missing the target here. So it'll be a 22. It's not even close. Wide right. So 45 minutes. Here's a kick from Pollard from the 22. That'll push them back to their own 10-meter line. Taken there by Crowley. Crowley's going to put it in the air. Chase is gone here. O'Brien, who's going to get it? Billy LaRue knocks it on. And here comes the Munster player. Inside the 22 as Billy can't secure that ball. And there's space over there. Hanratton, he's tackled. Casey, oh, it's knocked on. The Bulls have it. And it was that Norkia kicks it down the pitch. The ball's going to bounce, but it sits up. Who's going to get there? Oh, Ambrose secures it in the mid-flight. He's all on his own. Come on, Ambrose Papier! Try, baby! Oh, woo! Ambrose Papier gets it done. Another try by the Bulls. Norkia kicked it, and the ball didn't bounce down the pitch. It went straight up in the air when it landed, and there was Ambrose right in stride. Or was that Forster? No, it was Alvarcola maybe. And he it goes behind him, but he tips it up forward and catches it. Wow. And it's going to be easy conversion. That'll make it 21-12. There you go, Bulls. 21-12. One try away from that bonus point. My goodness. Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. That's better. Glad I didn't miss that one. Oof, baby. Substitutions in the front row for Munster. Milne and Alato are out, replaced by Jeremy Lofman and John Ryan. Crowley around the 22, taken over there by Elric Lowe on the fly as one of the big players from Munster came flying through there. Taken back into 22. Pollard kicks it into the air. Chase is on this side. Is that Cheswell? No, that's still Keenan Moody. Back to the middle to Billy LaRue. Billy kicks it down the pitch. Ball's going to bounce around the 10-meter line and go into touch. Another nice clearance kick by Billy. 21-12, Bulls out in front now. Munster not in bonus point range. Bulls one try away from picking up that bonus point. A lot of time to get it. Let's see if they can pull it off. Don't forget, folks, after this, the Lions are up next, and then it's the Stormers. Oops, so got another Munster player getting treatment. It's Tom Ahern, the try scorer. Ambrose Papier with a brace of tries in this game, both of which were brilliant, both individual effort. Yeah. Ahern is looking kind of hurt there. Holler walking over that way. Looks like Escom's getting ready to come in, as is Cameron Hannicum. Bulls players get ready for substitutions here. Jan Hendrik Vessels. Eyes ready there. All right, so it's a Munster lineup from 10-meter line. Successful. Touched in the air by the Bulls. No penalty called. There you go. That time they called it. Norkia with another stupid penalty. He's lucky to be out there. He's making another stupid penalty. He had a great start to this game, and then stupid tackle. He's lucky it was a yellow card. That's just a dumb decision there. So Crowley now will kick for territory. Not a particularly good kick. So it's going to be 37 meters. 1, 2, 3, and 7. Okay, I've lost my connection again. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and 7 for the Bulls. 1, 2, 3, and 7. Elric Lowe's coming out. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. No, it's not my connection this time. There we go. So, all right. And Hannicum comes in for Elric Lowe. Munster with the ball, trying to fight their way through. O'Connor. Ball comes to the near side. Nunkevel. He's met there by, is it Forster? Yeah, Errol Forster with a nice tackle. Forster, oh, what's the penalty for? Hands on the ground. Beyond the ball. A few words between Forster and Dan Kelly. More bad discipline by the Bulls gives Munster another chance to kick it down low again. 50 minutes off the clock on this one, folks. The sun is starting to come out here in Las Vegas. Sun is coming up at 6:17 in the morning. I didn't see the hands on the ground. I didn't see that. So I'm bouncing the ball in the try zone. So it's going to be a line out deep. So the Bulls going to have to hold tough here, leading by 9 points. Here is Scannell. Now Scannell throws it in. And they're into a maul going sideways. It's collapsed by Munster. So the Bulls, Escom in there, trying to do a counter ruck. Okay. Come on, that ball's under there for a long time. That should be a turnover at this point. Slow ball here by Munster. They get it out of there. Tackle's made by the Bulls quickly. Inside the 5-meter line, fighting for it. Casey digs it out. Munster down to the 4-meter line. There's a penalty advantage. Must have been an offside. Pick and go by Scannell in front of the post. 3 meters, 2 meters, down to 1 meter, and big hit. They drive him back. 7 phases so far. Tackle, but then crawling along, and there's a try by Ahern again. Wow. That's going to be an easy conversion, so. Wow. Bulls cocking up again. Should be an easy kick here. 52 minutes off the clock. Just a 4-point difference, but this will make it a 2-point difference. There it is. 52-41. Oh my goodness. Here's a restart by the Bulls inside the 22. Nunkevel does a dummy, and he runs up into Escom where he's tackled at the 22. Counter ruck coming from Marco van Staden, and then he's driven backwards, picked up by the Bulls. The Bulls have the ball. Great job there. And the ball is stolen by Crowley. Wow. Bulls, great work at the breakdown, but then they turned it over. Disappointing. Craig Casey being warned if the medic slows the game down, they're going to be penalizing. Craig Casey says, it's completely fair, Holly, but they're not allowed to do that down there. So the Bulls just cannot live with success here. 3 tries apiece, 21-19 is the count now. 54 minutes off the clock. This one's going to be a nail biter the way it's going, unless the Bulls can get something going here. All their points have been scored in individual effort, the Bulls. It's not been because they've had a good buildup. Well, I said the second try might have been a good buildup. Oh, I see red skies off in the distance. Yeah, it's beautiful. Munster now inside the 10-meter line, the Bulls side of the pitch. They go short pass. Bulls' discipline has let them down badly in this game. Rowan Vermaak with a tackle. Idogbo with a carry for Munster. They pick up a few meters here. Screaming offside, but there's no call for offside. Craig Casey trying to work the referee. Tackle in the middle of the pitch. Right. Oh, the ball's loose up the middle. Somebody better get there. Kanan Moody does. Oh, it's knocked on. Kirtley has it. Wow, that's some sloppy play there all across the board. It was a knock on by Munster, but the Bulls have the ball at their 8-meter line. Kirtley picked it up around the try zone. It was knocked on by Munster. We're not playing any knock-on advantage. Kuno with the carry now. They do have a scrum advantage for knock-on. We're going to kick it away. I wouldn't. Kick it away. Scrum advantage over as Pollard finds touch. And it's brought back into play from the 10-meter line. Here comes Munster. Crowley brought it back into play. Oh, on the wing. Nearly put it into touch. Oh, Munster's still alive. The Bulls overtop the ball. Nope. Casey gets it out. People are moaning loudly in the crowd. I'm not sure. Lost forward by Munster. Here come the Bulls. Nizam Carr finds a seam, gets it back in the hands of Cameron Heinecum, who does a really piss-poor pass, and it's knocked on. His pass to Forster was down around his knees. And near side, here come the Bulls. Munster's charging. O'Brien down to 22. Tackle from behind by Ambrose, who's the man of the match so far. And he's got the ball. Ambrose, yes, and a poach. Ambrose Papier, our man of the match, just gets a jackal right there. And that slows things down. Woof, not releasing is a call. My goodness. Sean O'Brien couldn't get that out. Folks, my goodness. What's brilliant there, Nicola? Or what? Kicked into touch by Pollard. That's going to get the Bulls out of the danger zone here. Ambrose Papier, just absolutely brilliant work here. Ooh, he got hit right in the mouth, too, with an elbow. And he still held on to make the tackle. Wow. And then he gets up and jackals the ball on top of that after he got popped in the mouth by Sean O'Brien. My goodness. What's going on here now? Nizam Carr is down. Nizam Carr got that all started a few minutes ago. Oh, the Bulls are winning. That's what's exciting. Yeah, gotcha. Fair enough. I thought you meant my play-by-play. I thought you meant my play-by-play. Is that construction down there? Yeah, it's construction of a new hotel. Building has like a big circle to it, and straight up the top. Behind Caesar's Palace. Excuse me. I can't see what's going on here. This is the replay where he got hurt. Oh, Carr is out. That's not good. Cobus Visa will come in for Nizam Carr. Not sure what happened there. I didn't see the replay. So the Bulls have a line out from midfield. They have it. They get it to Ambrose. Over the center it goes. And a tough pass, but Marcel Kutsia holds on to it. Forster. And Cheswell Eustace in there. Cheswell Eustace on the loose. He's got help, but he's running away from his players. He's going to go all the way. Cheswell Eustace. Try, Bulls. Oh. Just walks on the pitch. The man runs a try in. Cheswell Eustace. What a find for the Bulls. His third try. Only a couple games here. And that gives the Bulls a bonus point in this game. My goodness. He takes that just before midfield. Goes all the way. He's just got, man, speed and a little bit of size to him as well. My goodness. That's incredible. It's from Friedenburg. Okay. Pollard for the conversion. He's got it. All right, so that's just good all around. Bonus point for the Bulls on that, and they extend that lead so that Munster doesn't get a bonus point, at least for the moment. 28-19. Wow. Some individual brilliance in this for all but the one try. Only one of them was a build-up from play. So Munster now on the back foot as we head into the final 20 minutes. Got to keep Munster from scoring again. Can't let them get that bonus point. Crappy UK weather. Gee, many crickets. Here's the restart. Crowley sends it inside the 22. Taken down there by Ambrose. Over to Pollard. Pollard's going to clear it. And it'll bounce into touch. That's a brilliant kick. Takes it back out to around midfield. Pollard having a much better game today than he had last time out. All right, folks. We get the last 20 minutes of this game. Then we'll get a break for the next game. Five men in the line out. And it'll be from about the 46-meter line. Here we go. As now Scannell goes short and Munster has the ball. Casey over the middle. The hands of Dan Kelly. And there's an obstruction call against Munster. Ill discipline is going to hurt them now. They can ill afford to have discipline at this stage failing them. Pollard could kick this to make the points. I would take the points. Yeah, shot call from midfield. Yeah, Pollard can make this in the Highfeld. Yep. Was it a penalty? Absolutely, yes. It was obstruction, says Holly Davidson. Yeah, and so that'll slow things down for a moment. Chance to kick this from 50 meters, extend the lead. It's now a 9-point lead. That'll make an 11-point lead, which would take them past a penalty and a converted try to make it 2 converted tries to regain the lead, to lose the game. So if he can make this, that'll be brilliant. So 37 seconds on the shot clock. He's 4 out of 4. This from 47 meters away. Here we go. I am wearing rugby kit, by the way. This is 2018 Sevens World Cup, or 2018, yeah, in San Francisco. Here's the kick. So if he can get it straight on. Flags go up. And we cleared it by a long distance, and that's a good kick. And we're in the final 20 minutes of the game. Gave a nice break for the Bulls there, too. So we've got a clock stoppage here. This is the water breaking in. Cool down period here. So again, this was trialed in Major League Rugby in the USA. I'm hearing a song in Afrikaans I never heard about, Maisi. So I don't have the time here. I can't update till I get the time. I think it was 59 something. Clock is off the screen. If I do that, then you don't see the glasses so much. So, man of the match for me is Ambrose Papier. There's no question about it. No question. Ambrose Papier has been brilliant, jackling the ball, individual effort, handling the ball, distributing it very well. Zach Berger isn't going to get a chance getting in this game the way Ambrose is playing. Good crowd on hand. Some schoolboy rugby there as well. So it's 31-19 now. I'm just waiting for the clock so I can update this, but Super Sport sucks. Oh, there we go. 60-54 is what it was. That's what it was. 60-54. Okay, there we go. Finally, they give me the clock. Sean Klein is out. And the Bulls knock it on the restart. Or no, the Bulls, it's Munster knocks it on the restart. Sorry. I was saying Dogbo replaced Klein, but Dogbo's been out there for a while. Yeah, the Dogbo's the one that knocked it. The Dogbo is wearing number 20, which is Gavin Coombs' number. So it's a little confusing. Both of the Dogbos are out there. So Coombs isn't out there. So it's two of Dogbos. My goodness. Both of them are there. All right, 61-44. Bulls have this game in hand now. Let's see if they can keep it up. So far, they've got a bonus point, and they're denying Munster their bonus point. Crouch. Bind. Set. Tell me why. Quit playing the boy band music. We're trying to watch rugby here. And the Bulls drive forward. She's going to reset it. How about a penalty there? It my way. Finding this. Not music's still going. 62. Winding this one down. Don't forget the Lions are up next. I think the Lions are playing the Dragons, if I'm not mistaken. Then the Stormers play Edinburgh. So their man of the match options are Herbert Papier, Kurt Lawrence, Jack Crowley, Alex Nankerville. There's no question here. It's Ambrose. There's no question. That's the man of the match in this game. No question whatsoever. What's his hair sticking up there? Oh, my goodness, folks. It's been a good one so far. Interesting. It looked like it was going to be slow there in the first half, but it's pretty good. Yankees, he's history, man. He's not coming back. You talking about Hershey Yankees? Is Hershey Yankees competition? I don't know. Ambrose is playing much better than Hershey Yankees. I don't know why Hershey Yankees would even be considered right now. And I'm a Stormer fan, and I'm a Hershey Yankees fan, but he's not playing very well. Last time I saw him. So we got less than 18 minutes left here. 17.5 minutes. Going to reset the scrum. Crouch. Fine. Set. Okay, the DJ is getting out of control again and Loftus. It collapses, and Cameron Heineken comes out there, gives a stiff arm, drives forward. Heineken now, they're trying to strip him. He's holding on to it. He's tackled finally. And side entry by nice clearance. Oh, man, Cobus V's up the middle. The Bulls now have got something going here. There we go. This is good quick ball here. Ambrose goes the other way, and Marcel could see it. Oh, nice work there. Kurt Lawrence throws it away to the outside, and it's knocked on by Marco van Staden. It's a forward pass anyway. Man. Bulls turn it over, though. That was some exciting play. We haven't seen that all day from the Bulls. Good to see for a change. 63-32 in the second half. Oh, that's definitely a forward pass watching it the second time around. Kurt Lee should just held on the ball or gone to the ground. Turns it over. It'll be a scrum to Munster now. I tell you what, man, this freaking DJ needs to be fired at Loftus. I've said this so many times. This guy's an idiot. Playing music when we're listening to the game. Bind. Set. And it collapses. They're playing Cranberries, Zombie. trying to watch the game, and I got people screaming zombie. To me. Right now, if it ended this way, the Bulls would have 40 points on the log and be in 6th position moving up, and Munster would drop to 7th with their 39 points. Exactly the outcome the Bulls needed here. Got to keep it up, though. This game isn't over. Still got 15 and a half minutes left. Bind. Set. That ball's kicked forward by Munster. Is going to go into touch. Neither Arnse or LaRue could get there. 15 minutes remain. That's a 50-22. So David Creel's coming in. Who's he replacing? Probably Villy. So no, Villy's staying out there, so it's not him. Is it forced? No. Is it going to be for? Can't be for Kane Mooney or Kurt Lee. They both had great games. Must be. That was a good 50-22. So I don't know who he went out in for. Line out successful at 22 for Munster. Dogbo comes down with it. And a penalty for early. And so a penalty against the Bulls. They don't want to give this try up here because that's going to give a bonus point, and that'll keep them from being as well. They'll be in 6th position by point differential, but still, you want to be there clearly. So they're still playing an advantage. A lot of time being wasted here, which is good for the Bulls. Not so great for Munster. In the middle of the pitch. Oh, there goes up the middle. And that's going to be a try. Oh, my goodness. Ben O'Connor gets a try at 66-20. Bonus point, which means the Bulls can only tie them at 40 now. Stupid, weak defense again. Oh, my goodness. Going to be an easy conversion here. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. 67 minutes off the clock now. Crowley's missed a one conversion. He got that, 26. Five-point difference now. So 2 bonus points for, actually the Bulls finished behind Munster at this stage because Munster gets a bonus point for tries and a bonus points for the differential. Yep. So this is bad for the Bulls. They need to score again now. They need to try. Well, no, a penalty conversion would work too. Ball's available to 22. Munster taking all day, taking back inside the 22. Off the left boot it goes. Billy LaRue, who's going to get this? Knock backwards. Munster has it. Casey kicks it down the pitch. You better get there. That's a 50-22 as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The Bulls are going to lose this game after leading by so many points. Wow. 50-22 twice in a row is killing the Bulls. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. A brain kick. That was the scrum half who kicked that 50-22. This is killing the Bulls. My goodness. They could lose this game. Right now, Munster has 2 bonus points. They could turn it into 5 here. Wow. So 2 bonus points could turn into 5 points. Line out is knocked on by Munster. They said ball went back, but the Bulls have got it. So the Bulls are gonna and not releasing. So my goodness. Wow. Penalty against the Bulls, going to kick to the corner. It was Nkunu who didn't release. A little over 10 minutes left. The Bulls are squandering this game. Unbelievable. Wow, they had this game secured just 3 minutes ago, and now it's all gone sideways. All gone sideways. My goodness. How do they let this happen? A little over 10 minutes remain. This has all gone sideways. What's going on here? Time off. Munster is being told to get in. 3 times she told them to get in, and they ignored her. You should have turned the ball over on a penalty there. What a gift. And Dogbo comes down with it. Munster has it. Wants to use it. Casey's at the back. It's close to the touchline, but they're going to go inside. Casey gets it out over the middle. Is it Nunkevel? Nunkevel's tackled. And Marcel Coetzee tries to poach it, but he does. He does. Marcel Coetzee with the jackal. Whew. But this isn't good enough, folks. The Bulls got to get at least 3 more points here. Take that bonus point away from. Otherwise, they wind up behind Munster at the end of this game, even though they get a victory here. Isn't that something? They would beat them. They wind up. The sun is up. Yes, you can see it in the window there. The Bulls have got to score at least 3 more points. Otherwise, Munster will be in front of them in the standings with 41 points. Yeah, right now it's a 41. If it ended this way, even though they lose the game, Munster is ahead of the Bulls at 41 points and the Bulls at 40. Gee, many crickets. The Bulls have got to get more points here. Marco van Staden just short of midfield. Bulls need to get their head out of the rectum here. 9 minutes left. And a great job, Cosby's. They're in a rolling ball. Marcel Coetzee rolling forward. You got a penalty advantage here. The Bulls got a penalty advantage. Brilliant. Ambrose over the middle. Is that Creel? Creel back to Ambrose. Ambrose comes back. They're going to come back for the penalty, yeah. Side entry. Yep, that's the right call there. Jeremy Loughman is the guy who slid in there on the side. So 8.5 minutes remain. Kendellen, a little slow off the coming up. Are they going to go for the post? Yep, there you go. There you go. Shot called. That's the right decision. Bit of an angle here, but that's the right decision. It's far enough out. If he misses, it'll be a 22 drop kick or kick, 22 free kick, and the Bulls will wind up pretty close to the spot anyway. We'll deny that bonus point. They've already screwed up and gave him the 1 bonus point for 4 tries. I'm hungry. So. Come on. Pollard taking his time. He's got 27 seconds on the shot clock. We got 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. So 15 in from the right-hand touch. He's going to kick this. Here's the kick. He'll have the distance. Will he have the angle? And he does. And that gets the bonus point taken away from Munster. Now the Bulls have got to get it together and secure this ball. Ambrose pop here's out. Time is back on. Zach Berger comes in. Crowd gets off their feet to acknowledge the great Ambrose Papier. Oh, geez, Cobus. Oh, Cobus Visa drops the damn ball. It's a knock outside the 22. Unbelievable. Dude, just secure the freaking ball. Nobody was near him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. The Bulls just knock off that bonus point, and this is what he does. Unbelievable. So Moody is the one that went out earlier when Creel came in. That's who it was. Unbelievable. Now the Bulls have to win this scrum because of Cobus Visa. What a boneheaded move, just knocking that ball on. Crouch. Fine. Set. And the Bulls, a big push, but they get it out of there. And down to the 5-meter line comes Munster. Oh, my goodness, they're going to score again here. And Dogbo, and the other Dogbo there, down to 3 meters. Bulls got to be careful here not to be offside. They're offside. They didn't get called for it. Oh, nearly intercepted. Billy LaRue does a great job driving him back to about 15 meters. They go out to the wing. There's no one on the wing to defend. Down to just 3 meters. My goodness, it's Sean O'Brien. Marco van Staden trying to do a counter ruck there. 3 meters. Munster threatening again. At Dogbo. 1 meter. Tries to roll across. He does. That's a roll. He rolled. He rolled. That's not a try. He rolled. They gave it to him. He rolled. What the hell? She said there's no extra roll. Let's go to the TMO. He rolled. Here, let's see it. Okay. He's down. And then he turns over and rolls. That's a roll. Looking for a neck roll. Is there a neck roll? Unbelievable. So the try is good. Let's hope there was a neck roll. He had him by the neck, though. The try stands. Wow, 34-31. The Bulls have screwed this, and this is going to make it 33. My goodness. Now they have to get a try to prevent the bonus points. So the Bulls could win this game and finish below Munster because they've screwed this up. Unbelievable. And Dogbo with a try. Crowley with a chance to bring it within 1 point here, 34-33. Crowd is booing, and rightly so. The Bulls defense is like rubber here. They're not rubber. It's like freaking paper mache. Wow, big disappointment here. Crowley is going to go. He hit the post. 34-31. Unbelievable. So Munster now is got 2 bonus points here. And Casey kicks it away. So down to 3.5 minutes. The Bulls need a try. They need a try here now. This defense has been atrocious for the Bulls. Let them down whenever they need it. Unbelievable what's happened here late in this game, folks. All right, so here we go. Marco van Staden will throw it in, playing the role of hooker. He goes deep, and Norkia has it. They're into a maul. The Bulls maul's driving forward. 3 minutes left. Escom is at the back. Dogbo is trying to collapse the scrum, and he does. No penalty called. That was collapsing the scrum. What the hell is that? He tackled Marco van Staden, and they give a turnover for not releasing the ball. That's bullshit. He collapsed them all, and no penalty called against him. Dogbo. What the hell is that? It was so obvious he collapsed them. And now some pushing and shoving going on here. Escom not putting up with this stuff. Marco van Staden. And Casey's come over working Holly Combs. I'm getting a little tired of him working Holly Combs, working Holly Davidson. Craig Casey needs to be sanctioned for his conduct in this game. Every time he's working the referee, it's one thing to ask a question. You're not allowed to go have a date with Holly Davidson. It's ridiculous. He's basically taking her to dinner out there. And she needs to get control of this. This is unacceptable. And he collapsed the maul. That should have been a freaking penalty against Munster, but instead they get the ball back with 2 minutes left. This is total bullshit. So the Bulls will not get points, and they better hold on here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Crouch. Minute and 40 left. Set. Good time for the Bulls to get a scrum penalty, but they've not been rewarded, and they drive them back. They drive them back again, but nothing there. There's no penalty in that. Munster now, you got to be careful here, Bulls. Then they dropped it, but it went backwards. That gave Steven Hutz a chance to get there, and the Bulls are over top of it. Bulls defense is there. Creel. And Ruan Vermaak. Tackles made. Oh, I heard somebody say, oh, shit. Hanneran kicks it down the pitch. Villy LaRue kicks it back the other direction. Is that a 50-22? Wow. That was well done by Villy LaRue. Puts it inside of 22. He's trying to tell everybody, calm down. Wow. So we got less than a minute here. Still a chance if they could get a try here. Oh, yeah, it's a 50-22 for sure. Yep. Wow. Perfect work. Villy LaRue may have saved the game right there, but maybe give the Bulls a chance to actually, okay, so it's at the 21-meter line. Bulls need a good line out here, and they need a try. No conversion, just a try will make a difference. All right, so Escom, Marco van Staden will throw it in. We need to score a try here, boys. 8 seconds remain. Line out successful, goes to Vermaak. They're into them all, but it's not going anywhere. And Munster's pushing them all sideways. Get it out of there. There goes the Hooters. Zach Berger comes up for the ball. Where's the ball at? They're getting driven towards touch. That's the game. That's the game. And the Bulls win, but people are excited, but they've allowed Munster to get ahead of them in the standings by giving them a second bonus point. So Munster's ahead of them with 41 points, and they have 40. So they gained nothing here other than 4 points, which helps, but they didn't move up the standings, and they let their opponent score. A few minutes back, was this emergency vehicle out here yeah, it's an ambulance. There's an ambulance moving down the yep. Huh. Wow. So the Bulls win this one. My man of the match is Ambrose Papier. I don't know about you guys. All right. Okay, that's going to do it from here. We'll be back with the Lions here shortly, folks. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Okay. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you being here. All right. Cheswell, you said a great try as well. Thanks, everybody. Final score is 34-31 for the Bulls.